Question 34, given that this here, right, express z in terms of d, giving your answer in form not involving logarithms. Okay, so here we might be thinking of writing this as a single logarithm or something. Now if you look here, we've got log to the base d of z equals, now what's sort of interesting here, I suppose we could sort of take that 2 up here, so you'd have log to the base d of 6, and of course that becomes 6 squared when you take the 2 up as a power. Take away log to the base d of 9 minus 1. So this becomes then log to the base d of z equals log to the base d, 6 squared is 36, take away log to the base d of 9 minus 1. And what we can do now is apply the laws of logs to this here. Because we've taken away, we end up dividing, so log to the base d of 36 over 9, dividing, take away 1. So then of course that becomes log then of d, and then 36 over 9 is just 4, isn't it? Okay, take away 1. And then maybe we've got minus 1 here, okay. We could maybe think about taking this over the other side, so you have log to the base d of z, take away log to the base d of 4, and that will equal minus 1. So then you've got, again you can apply the laws of logs here, so log to the base d of z over 4, you're dividing, which equals minus 1. And then we've got the issue of then, if you've got a log equals to an answer, this number here, this number represents the power of that base. So you take the base over, to be d to the power minus 1, all, then you do z over 4 on this side, okay? So z over 4 equals, d to the minus 1 is just 1 over d, okay? So they want z in terms of d, so all you've got to do now is take that 4 over, so you've got z equals 4 times 1 over d, which is just 4 over d. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. There is another way. Okay, what you could do, if we go back to this here, to this sort of situation maybe here, okay, so we've got to this situation, what we can do is write 1 as a logarithm. Now 1 as a logarithm you could write as log to the base d, obviously, because we were talking about d here. Log to the base d of d, okay? Log to the base d of d would be 1, okay? Then you could put them together, so because you've taken away, you're dividing, so before divide by d, and then you've got simply 2 logs either side, they would sort of cancel each other out. So z equals 4 over d, which is exactly what I got here.